I swear, if I start freezing, I'm gonna be so upset. Hello, everybody. I am here with my girls to do another recap of Young, Famous, and African. It's your girl, Moda from Mama. If you're here for the first time, you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead, do that right now as I start my intro over here, and then I welcome my girls over here. Hold on. Let me just start my intro real quick. Let me get into it. It's Young, Famous, and African night. I'm excited. Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Moda from Mama, the undisputed African queen. We are here to speak on Young, Famous, and African, our second and last recap. We've been chatting on IG. It's been exciting. I'm excited. Let me introduce Goody Gabar. Look at her being on time, and she's muted. I don't know that she's still at work. Goody, where are you muted?
I was muted because I wasn't up, and I'm listening to Chalk Crushing.
Okay.
What's goody, y'all?
That
It's
is
goody,
Goody Gabar,
y'all.
you guys. She has her own YouTube channel. Please go ahead, support my girl, Goody Gabar. And then I have my girl. It's Monica, the girl with the tip.
So it was like, happy hump day. I like your intro. I was like, okay. And I got some boobs, and I don't know what to do. I'll be like, hey, I can shake my boobs now. I was
Where
good.
you get them from? Wait, where you get them from? You just got them?
Yes, menopause gave them to me.
Oh, for real? That's a part of the game?
Girl, yes, boobs and hips.
I mean, I got hips.
I didn't have any. I went from a size 3 to a size 7, all in the right places, and I'm okay with that. It's a rumor going around that I got a BBL.
People always say I have a BBL, and I'm like I've heard people be like, "Nah, that's not real," and I'm like,
yeah,
and I'm not even that big.
I'm not either. They used to me. They are used to me being so small. So now it's like I got hips and I got a booty now, and I got Dolce and Cabana. And so now they said that I got BBL. I was just like, baby, this is all real. This is menopause, not BBL. But call it what you want. It's okay because it's bringing a lot of.
You're looking good.
Good attention.
Listen, I don't know. For me, I think I'm just gaining weight in the wrong places. Like my stomach is like, my son think that I'm pregnant.
No.
I cannot.
I'm just.
And then, it's so easy to gain weight and so difficult to lose it. Like, I don't even understand how I'm gaining all this.
Girl, yes. Yes, I do the trick. I work out now because
I have to work out. But I work out so that I don't get hypertension, diabetes. I'm trying to make sure that I don't inherit that from my genetics. But when I turned 40, my metabolism switched, and I had to do a whole recalibration of my metabolism. But now, good. We good.
Like you go to the gym. You go to the gym.
Yeah, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Ma. You didn't know this?
No.
I'm up at 4, get out of bed by 4:30, gym by 5.
No, I don't go that early. I go at 8:30.
I mean, it's a habit that I developed from when my son was young, because that's the only way that I was able to get myself established, get him established.
Yeah, and then so now you got a routine.
Yeah, he's 26 now, so this is just what it doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah, that's you're used to it now. I wish I could get disciplined like that.
It don't matter what's happening. My eyes just open up. I'm like, oh, okay, we up now. I can go to sleep at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I'm like, oh, okay.
No, for me, it's between 6:30 and 7. That's when, first of all, I get up like around 6:30. I'm like, why doesn't it,
I don't even sleep. Menopause doesn't allow me to sleep.
No?
Not when I'm going through hot flashes. When I go through that cycle, Like I've been good since
Yeah, but then I
November.
saw that you can avoid those things by hormone or something. They were
Or
saying that.
herbs.
I don't want to take. I'm taking everything natural. I don't want anything to make me crazy. You see these women that be doing crazy stuff. That's because they taking that crazy hormonal medicine. I do natural. I have a Reggie, but when it hit me strong, it just comes, and I have to get on my little natural regimen. It works pretty good, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm having an
scared.
episode.
I'm scared of menopause.
Everybody don't get it. Everybody doesn't get it the
I
same.
mean, I imagine, the only
Yeah.
thing that would make me say that I might be a little frightened of menopause is that, like, I'm not one of those people who's ever had issues with my cycle. I'm just, it's like a regular
Ever?
day. It's like a regular day for me. It's maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but I know women who are like,
Yeah, it tore me up. I had to have a little procedure, so now I don't have none at all. Yay to the procedure! No more cycle for me, and I don't have a hysterectomy. No, how about that? It worked just fine. The doctor was like, "Look, we're gonna try this first. If they have new technology and this laser stuff." So I was like, okay. He said, if this don't work, then you're gonna have to go to the hysterectomy. I was like, I don't want to do that. He said, let's try this. It worked. In and out. I was in there for less than 10 hours at the most. Got to go home the same day. And I didn't feel maybe a little tired the next day. I was up and out of 2 days. I was back at myself.
Mm.
Yeah. So it is hope. It's not like it used to be.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
There
So
is
yeah,
hope,
right.
Goody. There is hope.
Yes, it's hope. If it gets like
I
that, some
wonder
people just
why
don't
I'm
get it.
freezing. Let me see, because I'm hardwired into my network, so we're gonna need to see what the hell's going on here.
Oh, I didn't even hardwire yet. So y'all excited?
Um,
So you
I
guys,
hate
I
these
think I
people.
have. I don't know about. Every time I have my drink, I feel like like heartburns. I'm scared that I might not be able to be drinking my vodka anymore.
Because you
Good for
got heartburn, just take some gas X.
No, stop messing with your esophagus. You can't keep putting all that on your esophagus and drink some water, have some milk.
Drink some gas X before Maud. Don't listen to Miss Goody. Bad influence. Look, you got the good angel over here. You got me, the bad.
I'm really frustrated by this
Okay, I'll
freezer.
talk to you and you can advise me on that because I cannot take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore.
Drink you some gas. Take your some gas X before you start drinking.
Girl, listen.
And you might
Let's
have
be
to
clear.
change from vodka because I had to stop drinking vodka and turn to brown liquor. You might have to do that. You might have to
Listen,
get you a
ma'am.
nice
Listen, ma'am. You might have to slow down. Slow down so you can
That's
speed
true.
up. No, slow
That's
down
true.
so you can speed up. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
probably drinking too much. Oh,
slow down,
that blinds.
speed up.
Is this an intervention
Who's
of
just
some
talking
sort?
about saying? Who somebody drinking drink is some lemon water, drink it nightly and you do better. Stay away from the sugar, grease, and high salt intake. Right. Lay off the alcohol.
Oh wait, so
Hey, checking in,
I'm
boo.
not switching sugar. I don't if it's a choice between liquor and like
I
cake,
know.
I'm
No,
having the cake. I'm
the thing is,
anime.
I used to
Close
like.
my blinds.
Rest in peace, anime.
I used to. I loved wine. Checking in, boo. Listen, I loved wine, but then every time I would have just a glass or two, the next day my head, like I
That's
would
because
have this pounding
you
headache
drinking
just
that
because of
cheap
the wine.
wine, Mod.
But this vodka
Mod,
thing,
you was
I think I
drinking
have
that
to let
cheap
it
wine.
go. It's too much.
Mod, you was drinking cheap wine.
Huh?
You was drinking cheap wine. You was drinking wine out the box.
First of all, I used to buy the box wine back in the
Yeah, I
day.
know.
So I've been
Mod,
there.
you're not surprising me, Mod. I know. Box wine. Look at you.
But it doesn't matter what kind of wine I drink, Goody. If I just have like 2 glasses of wine the next day, but then I think this is what I have to. I cannot do vodka anymore. I can't. I'm sad though to part ways with vodka, but
You don't have to part ways. Just slow down so you can
we are
speed
gonna
up.
part ways. We have to part ways with vodka. It's not. It's making me very uncomfortable. Like when I drink, like Like it's And my husband was
Maybe
telling me
God is trying to
maybe
tell you something.
uh,
Maybe God's trying to tell you something. Go back to the box on the blood
I
of the
think so.
lamb. Go back to the blood of the lamb.
I think so. I think so. But anywho, let's start with our young, famous, and African. I love that. I love that
Look,
introduction.
I hate
Everybody
them.
laying it out over here.
I hate them.
Goody. First of all,
Yes,
Why
can
you keep
you
saying
be
that?
positive a little bit?
because I
Can Goody
do.
be positive a little bit?
I hate them.
Thank you, checking you, boo. Maybe.
I hate them all.
And why?
Disgusting.
And why?
They're shallow, superficial, and dramatic for no reason.
That's the show. That's the
Okay.
point.
I watched it because Maud bullied me into watching it. Yeah, Maud a bully. People who've seen me on her channel know that she bullies me onto the channel. This isn't new. This isn't news to anybody who.
Nothing is new. Yeah.
Yeah, they know that Maud bullies me onto the channel. Like I was in my skin minding my business. I was gonna meditate and pray and read the Bible, and Maud was like, "Nah, you gonna watch Young, Famous, and African." And here we are. Here we are.
They disturbed your
Here we
peace.
are.
I mean, they didn't disturb my peace, but it's just it's African culture is so rich.
Right.
And the exposure to it here should do more than tell us Louis, Gucci, Fendi, and bleached skin. It should do more than that, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and mind you, I feel like we recap reality TV, right? So we know when people do their first season and they come natural, and now they come their second season and they come in to give us a show instead of living their
Yeah. First season was so much better.
Yeah, I feel like they came to give us a show.
Yeah, they did too much extra to me.
Swanky, I feel like he came to give us a show, and he wanted the show to be more centered on him and not as much centered on Annie.
I agree with you 100%, Goody. The last recap we did, I was telling Miss Monica, and I was telling Monica and Sheila that I am disappointed in the second season because to me, I was hoping to see more culture. This is not Love and Hip Hop Africa, okay?
Yes, it is now.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
Why would it be Love and Hip Hop Africa? The only people who sing over there, the only artists we have is Diamond and the guy with big teeth.
No, and then the other girl too. She rap at the strip club.
Oh, Nadia. Yes, Nadia.
There's
Nadia
three rappers on there, and Naked is a DJ. So yeah.
Well, he's a DJ, but he's more of a.
Let's pick these people apart. We waiting for Sheila. We gonna wait for Sheila. Is Sheila backstage? She said she was gonna join us soon.
Oh, I haven't heard yet.
Okay, don't worry about it.
She's not here yet. But
who do we want to start? So where did y'all leave off last time?
Sheila were like, you know what? Let's have the drama. We want the drama, but we left at episode 3. That so then we're gonna talk about the Queen Bee episode. That's episode 4. I'm just looking at my TV over here. The fallout between Annie and Swanky.
Who want to start? Yeah, I can hear you. Who want to start?
Go ahead.
The fallout between Annie and Swanky. I feel like Annie. First of all, I feel like we would have resolved a lot if they both said what was true. You hurt me. Not so they were dramatic. You break my heart. You break my heart. Having a problem with someone that you don't discuss with them is foolishness to me. Right? So for a long time, they were mad. Oh, she hurt my feelings. He hurt my feelings. Almost to the point where I thought initially that they created this drama so that they could have a storyline. Right? But I could see from Annie's position if she feels like she's going through all of this. And like, the truth is, immediately after season 1, we saw in the news, because we were so tapped into watching and talking about the show.
Right.
It's like the last episode of season 1 dropped, and the next day it was like Tubaba has another child on the way. So now
which in itself is fake news, but go ahead.
Right. But so now it's all eyes on them already because they were ending the season. And now Swanky feels like he's on the incline and he feels like now he has all these things. And now she has all this heat. She said she couldn't even go to the children's school. People were all over them. And then he disconnects. He doesn't check in on her. He's not there. So she already feels embarrassment and shame because the truth is, if Tubaba had not been wayward for the first 15, 17 years of their relationship, nobody could even say that this lie was true.
Right.
So her past and Tubaba's past and the fact that their children are older now and she has children that can understand what's going on.
Right.
She felt away. So she starts feeling like a leper. And everyone is either the media is coming down on her or she just feels embarrassed to go outside and Swanky doesn't show up. I think the true issue starts when Swanky doesn't show up and she feels like, oh, Swanky is embarrassed of me and he doesn't want to come around me because he doesn't want me to mess up his brand.
Right.
So then she calls her manager.
I also think that fame got into Swanky's head too.
Yeah, no, but yes, because otherwise he would have been there for her. Otherwise, he would have gone to her and been like, yo, don't listen to them. We're going to dress you up. I'm going to dress you up. And we're going to go out and we're going to pay them dust. But now his star has risen because as much as he wanted to tell us, oh, he's this, that, and the third, now that he has more eyes on him, he may have dressed 10 famous people. Now with more eyes on him, it could be 100. But he don't want to mess up his brand.
Right.
So he's acting funny. Her manager came to her and was like, yo, let's do this party with Swanky. They started the ideas. She calls her manager to be like, nah, I'm not doing nothing with Swanky because he hurt her feelings. Swanky hears what's going on. And now we have a revolving door of dysfunction.
So it's not that she was she doesn't like Swanky anymore. Is she was in her feelings.
She was hurt.
The situation led to
I feel she was hurt, but I agree with Swanky. When Swanky comes to her and says, what thing did I do to make you even speak in that way about me? Her response should have been, you disappeared when I needed you most.
Right.
And I feel that it's because you were embarrassed of me.
Right, Owen. And I think, don't we get to that point at the end of the season? I think we get to that point at the end of the season.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have had to wait for the end of the season. Like, this one thing I will say about everybody, it was awkward. It was uncomfortable. It was too much for everybody. Like, the energy of it was disrupting the flow of the group. And I hate them.
What do you think, Monica?
And I hate them.
Girl, what's that tea? What do you think?
I agree. I feel like that she was just hurt from the beginning. He wasn't there for her. But see, this is what people do in friendships that keep my friend circle really small, is because people tend to expect so much out of you when you're their friend. And then also when they constantly see you going through the same thing over and over and over and over and over, like it's a yo-yo. It's just like a yo-yo. Like, how many times he got to keep running to her aid because this nigga got community penis. Like, that's tiring. This man is trying to build his brand. True enough, they helped him build his brand because they brought him out. But how many times he gotta stop what he doing to run over here because Two-Face got two penises?
Aisha, welcome to the
And he
chat room.
chooses to do that. And he chooses. She chooses to be in this type of relationship with this man. Like, she's made this decision. This is her soulmate. Regardless of what Two-Face, Two Penis do, she is not going to leave her husband. Okay.
And
You
that's
have
we should
chosen.
respect.
That's
We
respect.
I honestly don't believe it was a secret. I think that it might have been true. I don't.
What?
No. The rumor was,
Well,
but where's the baby? Where is the baby?
No, that dude got babies, and y'all know it. Ain't nobody gonna keep saying the same thing about this man.
but
That
it's
and
not just that. It's even
And
what
you
he said at that dinner.
okay, we're not gonna hold it go. We're gonna hold him as good. We're not gonna talk about that yet. So let's see. Now she keep going in the same cycle, and she wants him to keep showing up for her when he's young and he's trying to build his brain. Something you helped him create. Stop holding him accountable for your feelings. Stop it. That's not
So
fair
are
for
you
Swing.
saying? Are you agree with the checking you, boo? You saying that moving up the ladder, you will leave people behind, especially when they are not moving on up. I listen. That it can be true, but
That can be true,
if
but
I help you, but I helped you to be in this position.
But
I expect
listen,
some
see,
loyalty.
that's the thing. What I'm saying, you cannot be nobody owe you anything, because if you choose to help me out of kindness of your heart, don't expect me to have to keep paying you and paying you back. Like, no, don't keep doing that. Like, he ain't got to keep proving to her that he's appreciative because she keep messing around with her two-faced, two-dick husband. Like, that's tiring. That's her. She chose to do that, ma. It's just like Cry Wolf. I can be with a man and he keep beating me in my head. He keep beating me in my head. Then I'ma call my friend and I'ma say he beat me. And then she come get me. And then I go back in 24 hours. I'm back at the house with the man. And then I say, oh, he beat me, he beat me. Then she come again. And I'm putting her in danger and him in danger. I'm putting everybody in danger because I'm still gonna go back. Like, how many times she gonna come get me? The next time she gonna be like, girl, I ain't finna come over there no more because you keep going back. That's Swanky and then he friends with both of them. So he carrying two people on his shoulder. That can break somebody down. Like, you carrying everybody's weight, trying to be their friend, trying to be the glue. He probably want his own man. He probably can't even have a relationship because he's too busy in their relationship. Let's just be real.
It looks like Annie was having problems with a lot of people. Her family.
The in-laws don't like her. Don't nobody like her. So then guess what? The only person she got is him. That's a lot for him.
But isn't that who you always lash out at?
Yep.
The
person that's closest to you. So I ain't mad with Swanky. And Annie should have just told him, hey, I needed you there and I'm used to you. It's bad to him. Let me tell you something. If she would have did that to me, and she would have talked bad to me to the manager and said she wasn't gonna do the show, he better than me because I wouldn't be friends with her no more. Me, I'm a tourist. I'll cut you off.
I don't know. For me, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
I would never trust her. Let me just say that, Monica. I'll say that. I would never trust her. If I did business with her, I would never trust her. Like,
exactly.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Put money in my pockets. Yeah, I still do business.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that her and Tubaba were a little bit too fidgety, like Bobby and Whitney?
They acted. I'm just gonna say that. Yes. If you saying the same thing that I'm saying, even at the dinner table, he kind of
was just making a fool of himself. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what point he was trying to prove.
What I'm trying to say, Maud, is that I feel like there's some narcotic involved.
Yes, very much so.
Well, yeah, he was definitely on something that night. Yeah, he was on because he kept talking, even when
the way their energy and the way they move.
Yeah, he was definitely on something.
And Annie always make me think like she on some type of Prozac or something. The way she act, because she always can't never get it right, and she always got to move, and she just be doing a whole lot. So I be thinking that she taking the hormone pills that I refuse to take because it make you talk and act like
Yeah,
that.
she
But
can never be
yeah,
still. Actually, when she's having a
but
conversation, she can never just have a conversation. Yeah.
but let me tell you something though, Miss God, Miss Goody. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
the way how close they are, they would whatever he do, she gonna do too.
for sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
Definitely a Bobby Brown and Whitney situation. Definitely. Hmm.
Mm.
I
Be the king of
definitely agree on
R&B.
that. I agree.
I think in this marriage, I don't know. I don't want to underestimate this girl because when she was introduced to us the first season, she said, I am more to Adibaba's wife. I'm an actress. I'm this and this and this, and I'm gonna get in the room, and the only thing that you're gonna call me is two-faced wife. And people fell in love with that strong woman who has married to a superstar, but yet she knows who she is. I feel like this time she is
I mean,
kind
yeah,
of
right.
losing herself.
I was about to say that we don't know nothing. We heard nothing about any projects that she had going on. Basically, what we saw was her hiding from people talking. She was hiding from Scandal and showing up and acting weird, and then hiding from Scandal again and
It's
showing up and
because
acting
Goody,
weird.
because of this scandal, she lost. She was explaining she lost so many businesses. Nobody wanted to work with her and all that.
Imagine
So
me
she
losing business because he's sleeping with people. That's crazy. I don't think that's why she was losing the business.
Me either. Goody, I agree with you. There's got to be more to that
She
because he had a
doing what
fake
he been doing.
child, or somebody was allegedly saying they were pregnant by him. She lost money.
No, and
Come
he
on,
already have outside children.
Come on, Mark. Why
How
would
come?
they
Let me ask you a question. How come Diamond's still on the private jet? Diamond got everything. Diamond got everything.
Ladies love diamonds.
Diamond, Lady Low is spreading it wide.
Hey, the ladies love diamond. That's why he on the private jet. As long as
Diamond
the
has
ladies
the girl
love
with the big
diamond,
teeth.
he gonna stay on there. And his voice is like velvet. Have you ever heard? And I heard somebody tell me he's a rapper. I said, oh, I didn't hear him rap. I heard him sing. He definitely blessed.
Let me tell you something. Look, bottom line, Annie's not losing any jobs because of Tubaba or Innocent. Yo, a lot of his names too is really ridiculous. Tubaba, that like okay, so yeah, you be all over the place. And Innocent, you are far from innocent. Like, stop playing with me, sir.
But
and what
but
about
don't you?
Two-Face?
But Two-Face, yeah, it's. I mean, why does he do this? It's like he's
But wait,
Two-Face.
taking it a step back, I believe that I don't think even Swanky stayed away because of the scandal. I think that whatever has Annie so fidgety, and like, if we're honest, Mod, we tried to reach out to her, right? After last season.
Mm-hmm. She
And her
responded to
manager
me.
was responsive. Her
She
manager
responded
was
to me, but her what do you call those people?
her management.
Her management, yes. The girl, I wrote emails. She never responded.
But guess
But
what?
Annie responded to me and said, go through her, and then let's come
I'm
up
going
with
to
something.
tell you this,
The girl
Mod.
never responded.
I'm not seeing the way she carries herself, like the energy she's carrying, the narcotic energy she's carrying.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that there is something at play. I believe that it makes her unprofessional. It makes her because you know what? There are a lot of events. When they kept saying, is Annie coming and where's Annie? What we know about reality TV, she was supposed to be on camera for a lot of that stuff.
You have to show up.
She did not show up.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
is I think that there's a level of unprofessionalism, and that's what kept Swanky away.
Well, when he started talking, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
When he started talking, you see what Adele said. Adele, I'm gonna mess everybody's name up. Andele said he called them.
Can you pronounce it right? Andele.
No, I cannot. Andele.
I call him Suits. Let's just
Andele. Endley, you hear me with your fine. And look, since none of the baby mamas
Never
don't
right.
want you, I will be come call me because I can. You know what I'm saying?
George
It's time
Chevrolet.
for some. Goody, I'm trying to send a man a message.
No, he's the
It
best
is-
baby father. That's what
Okay.
you call.
Okay,
that's
wait.
what I
Good
found out.
job.
Wait,
Good job.
Fantana,
Can
Monica.
you give Miss
I
Monica?
think both
Can you
of
give Miss
wanted him.
Monica an
Wait a
opportunity
minute, I think
to
both the
send a
baby
message?
mamas
Did
wanted him.
you need some fresh meat now because you've been hanging around with them two women for the very, very long time. It's time to move on, baby. It's time to move on. It's time to come over here across the water. Come over.
No,
Come over to America.
right there where he at.
That's you. You can't speak for me. Come over here to America.
I want
America is the land of the free and the beauty.
all he gonna do is add you to his confusion. All he gonna do is add you with his confusion, and he gonna be over
And
here.
he is
acting like
confused.
my
And he
child.
is confused. So he's dating two. He has two baby mamas who look like twins.
They do. That's so scary. That's so scary.
Only way I knew who was what was by their makeup. One got bad makeup. So Seba, her makeup be
Here's the
on,
bubble.
and Rosetta makeup look good. And so when I look at their makeup, I can tell which one they are.
I feel like I've seen Rosetta in movies over here though. Rosetta's
One of
not
them,
an
yes.
actress.
I think
I
one
know
of
she's
them.
a model.
No, I don't know who it is. You see, they're all confusing to me. I'm telling you. But Sheila, who had bad makeup?
The other baby mother. The
No,
one
wait,
who
wait, wait,
First
wait,
one?
wait, wait. No,
Because listen, you know how it
no,
happened.
wait. Seba has bad makeup,
Yeah, one of them has bad makeup sometimes.
great makeup. Yeah, her makeup
Sometimes.
is always on point.
Look,
Some-
look
yeah.
at this situation. But look at this situation. So the two baby mamas, the first, so one of the baby mamas had a child with him as the first child, correct? I think they broke up. He went to the second baby mama, got two children, went back to the first baby mama, had the last born boy. Do you see how?
Wait.
Yeah.
No. Wait, I thought. Wait. Who's that then? Because it looked like
Oh my
Seba
gosh, the
has
noise.
two girls. It looks like Seba has two girls.
Two
Yeah,
girls
two
who
girls.
are in between the age of their first baby mama. Who the first girl is almost like 16 or something like this, and then there's a boy, a younger boy,
Okay.
and then there's
So-
one baby mama who has very close age,
So Seba had
girls.
the first baby mom. Seba.
but they never had children. I don't think they ever had children because her two children are very young.
No, I thought
They're not
Seba
very
had the
young.
oldest, and then Seba has the youngest. Then Seba
Yes.
has his oldest child, and then she has his youngest child. Seba.
No. The woman who has the oldest, also has the youngest.
Right, and that's Seba. Are you saying that's not Seba? You saying that's Rosetta?
Who is him? Who is it? Which one is which? I don't know. Hold
I
on,
told you
I'll
gotta
tell
know
which
about
one
the
it is.
makeup. Seba is the
I'll
one
tell
he
you which
really wanted. Seba is the last one, the one he really wanted.
Right. Okay. So she has a boy. That one, she has a boy and a girl, right?
She has a baby, yeah. She has a little boy. I mean, she has a child baby, yeah.
Yeah.
He has
So
children
she-
with both of them.
Child. So Seba
y'all hear
has
me?
his first child and his last child. So
What I'm
Rosetta was
saying-
in between, was in the middle.
Test.
Okay.
Huh?
I was testing my microphone.
So Rosetta, is that what's her name? Yes, Rosetta has two girls, right?
Right. Yes.
Who are in between the
Mhm.
age of the other woman.
Yes, he definitely did ping
Gotcha.
pong.
He did back and forth, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, not a ping pong. They were sister wives. They were all together in the house. I don't know. I don't care what nobody's saying.
Are you trying to go over the house? You want to go over the house, Monica?
I'm trying to go over there too. They was all together in that house. I'm telling you, because they were friends. You remember how he kept saying that he's trying to get them to like each other again? Baby, all them was in that house together. I don't care what nobody says.
No, this is what I think, and I think he's wrong for this. He was with Seba, went to Rosetta, went back to Seba, and maintain his very close best friendship with Rosetta. Whole time Rosetta's like, kiss on me, hug me like the
Ellen,
king.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that, Ellen.
She like
ahead.
Tara and Peter Guns. She like
That's exactly.
hug me for the kids, kiss me like the kids. And he paying her dust. I don't understand that. Because he's pretending he
Well, but
thinks she's
eventually, but Goody, eventually he says that, I don't know whether she's serious. She's been giving me all this. Now he's
But
confused.
why would he
Now
think
he's
she
no
was
longer gonna
joking?
choose whoever he
I
wanted
thought
to
that
choose.
I thought he had made his mind up who he was gonna be with. And then he went over there with her and she changed his mind all of a sudden.
She ain't changed his mind. He like her.
You want to know what I really think
You
happened?
understand?
No, he want them
What?
both to be back in the house together.
I
He
feel
want
like
both of them, but he still like her. He still like her though. Because if
He
he didn't
wants
like her,
both.
he would have went back to Seba, and they would have just hooked up and been, happy ever after.
I feel like when Zari was like, nah, so I got a whole relationship. I like you. We got chemistry or whatever, but I ain't really messing with you like that. You a player. I have a man at home. When Zari played him, he was like, wait a minute. Zari have a man naked is getting serious about Katie.
Never.
To sleep with everybody.
Never.
I need somebody.
The
So then he's
trailer-
gonna
the
go back to
trailer
his
engagement.
Rolodex.
Katie, Nikki ain't about to marry Katie.
Yo, look, we will get there, but I was so
Yo,
over them.
That we'll get there, but let's talk about this Fantano girl and her being thirsty. I know. Monica was.
She cutting up on the internet.
Now,
Yeah, she talking about old people and everything, calling people old hags, all type of
you
stuff.
don't look that young, ma.
Girl, you about 60 years out on the internet. Oh, like she's going in the comments. She's going hard. She's going hard,
Yeah,
baby.
but you see that's the problem with a city girl. You follow what I'm saying? The problem with a city girl is that she needs to go to the country and get settled and then go back to the city. And then go to the country and get that way you could give reads because she's trying to read Zari, but her reads for Zari, Diamond's worth $5 million. Zari's worth 9 to 10.
I didn't know that.
Well, this was enough for me. When he didn't defend her, she should have shut up.
When he knows what it is. There's a reason nobody really wants smoke with Zari. Because Zari can buy and pay them. But they are lucky when Zari shows up.
Yep, exactly.
Because Zari she don't need the check.
But none of them don't need a check. I thought that's why they're young, famous, and African.
Fontana needs the check.
The check. Don't nobody know her.
Let me tell you why they need the check.
Money.
Let me tell you why they need the check. When they do the worth, Zari's worth 9 to 10 million. Diamond's worth 4 million. Naked's worth 3 million. If you worth 1 million, you need the check because you're trying to level up. You can't live the same lifestyle they live in if you only a 1 millionaire. You need multiple. You need to be multi. So they need the check. Fanta know why she brought her ass over there, and she needs to bring her ass to Virginia or wherever the hell she is from out here, because she made it look bad. Whatever Ghanaian energy, whatever she had from Ghana, I'm sure they held their head down in shame.
She annoyed me when she could not even know that Malawi is in an African country and she's in Africa. That made me super annoyed.
To me,
but I agree with you, Ellen.
She was casted. That says to me she needs the check, and that says to me that she might be the one wearing fake designer.
Well, I know that's fake.
I know those is fake.
I knew of her and her music. She went viral at some point because it's this African girl who is speaking so good, and that's a thing in Africa. Oh my gosh, she has an American accent. Oh my gosh, and her music went. She made good money. So I don't understand.
I want to
why
promise you something. When the show is over, okay. So I'm from Barbados, right? Rihanna's over here. She had her baby and she went to Barbados, and the media was like, Rihanna's on vacation with her child. No, Rihanna went home. When Fanta finished with this show, she ass home to America so she could be with Carisha and them. This foolishness, she not out there like that. Because if she was out there, her reads were lowbrow. Her that fake designer read, that is not something that they wouldn't even fathom that that's possible in that circle, because they are for the most part they are multi-millionaires.
But then
Huh?
why are you calling people old yet you want to date one of them? You're saying this is my uncles and aunties, but then you want to date one of them? I mean, it was
Because
Exactly,
she
because
had,
Diamond is old too. Diamond is old. He just look young, but
she
he's old
had
too.
no place to
yeah,
go.
he is old.
Diamond's like, I thought Diamond was like 33.
No,
But she's 22,
Oh,
I
no.
think, or something
No,
like that.
he's 25. He's
How old is
Oh,
25.
25.
Yeah, he's 33. That's young.
How old is
right?
Diamond?
let's
Yeah,
change
yeah, old, 33. You're old now.
I think well, we all know
Oh, he's
that.
33. He's 33
Okay,
years
well,
old.
we know that
Well,
we know that Zari is older than him. So we know Zari is older than him.
Oh yeah, Zari
Is
like
it?
I'm younger. You see her new husband? Okay, anyway, we'll talk about
Yeah, I know Miss Monica do too.
that. He's sweet.
Oh,
I
she's
like him
22 years
young
old.
too, but she look like
Oh
she
my
got a
gosh,
little
you guys.
baby though.
I didn't know.
young men
I
smell
didn't
like
know Zari is
outside.
42.
I'm good.
Hmm?
Zari is 42 years old.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's 10 years. That's not bad.
She 9 years older than him.
Yeah, that's not
Shit.
bad.
She young. Maud, I can't believe you ain't seen her new young thing. He look like he younger than Diamond.
Who?
Well, she said, don't be talking to her. Don't be giving her no smoke because she got a man.
Zari's husband looks like he's younger than Diamond.
He
He
must
look
be. He must be.
Let's
He
find
fine
this
now.
woman's
Don't
side.
get me wrong. She got a fine one, so she got an iPhone. But he look young.
Staying focused, right? Fanta comes to the show.
Mhm.
Zari was not bothered by her. Zari looked at her. Everybody looked at her and was like, "Oh, we know we know what's about to happen." Everybody knew what was going to happen, right? So
Everybody.
Zari didn't shade her any differently than she shades everybody else.
She did not. She
She
did not.
pushed up.
Yeah.
Zari all over me. Zari getting on my nerves. That's deflection. That's projection. Because you know that you sleeping with the woman co-parent and you feel a way about it. Zari didn't feel a way about it. Zari trying to get whatever little playtime she could get with Angela. And she can't even get that because every time you see her talking to the man, move away. Don't. This is disrespectful for Diamond. How come she don't see when that's happening? Zari never was like, yo, I care what's happening. Zari saw her, was like, oh, small waist, fat ass. He about to sleep with her. But I'm trying to have this conversation. Zari's like, there's chemistry between me and Angela. And they like, no, the whole table, don't talk to him. It is disrespectful to Diamond. How is that Zari obsessed with him? How?
I think she was. This Fatana girl was in her feelings. I think she was
Exactly.
threatened. She was threatened by Zari, and for her to come back and tell Zari all the things, and she actually said, you know, if I told you everything that Diamond was telling me, you'd have a heart attack. Of course, this is a kid. He's 30. Now I'm even getting annoyed because you're bringing this.
But then when she asked him, what did he say? What did she say? When Zari,
never
what
said
did he
anything.
say? What did he say?
Nothing.
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 Yeah, that's right.
The only thing she was
obsessed with
is him.
You talk
wanting
smack,
children.
but then you don't back it up. Because when Zari asked you what did he say, you like, nothing. I don't tell what we talk about.
No, but then on top of that, she's like, I don't even care. I could be, you see, she's young-minded. She's young-minded.
He said he don't have no girlfriend, and I don't care. I'm backing him. I was like, oh my God, girl, you're doing too much.
She's a young girl.
He
She's
holding
25
hands
years
with
old.
women on
Go ahead and
IG.
talk. Give me 1 second. Let me deal with my son. Go ahead, guys.
No, she's 25 years old. She don't have it together, but she's trying to play. She's
immature.
intimidated by a grown woman, which is
You want
Zari.
to know what the problem is, though, Sheila? She ain't even 25 like when we was 25.
Oh, no, you're right. She's 25 in 2023.
Correct.
It's a whole different 25.
The second that Zari walked into the room, she's trying not to talk to Zari. Zari's like, well, what happened here? Nadia said something. Zari didn't say anything to her. Everybody knew what was going to happen. Nobody was surprised when she slept with him. Even when she tried to say, even when she tried to say that she only kissed him, they was like, yeah. They would have been surprised if he only.
They knew he got it when you kissed him.
From the time she said she went to the studio with Diamond, they was like, girl,
bye. We already know what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's get to the part where she opened her lips to tell him she loved him.
Hey,
Listen,
did he say that first? I thought
Yes.
he said love you.
Well, men will do that.
Yes,
That's how they are. They're manipulators.
Miss Monica, you're right. They will do that.
They
But-
will lie.
But she said it.
may I
Yo,
ask you a
you
question?
know what,
I love you too. She's like, I love you too.
Guess what? She only pulled
So
up to that house
stupid.
when he invited her. She only went to his house when he invited her the time. She couldn't just drive up to that house. She had to come see him as he was about to jet set. Get
Well,
going.
you know that made her look and she called and he just
I love you.
remember
First
she
of all,
called
it's
and she
foolishness.
answered the phone? Yeah, but you remember when
It
she
is
called
actually
and he answered the
foolishness.
phone, you
And she
looked like
told
this,
she
you wasn't
called
on
and she
the
told him
She was
everything that
loaded
was
on
happening.
the phone. She was like,
But wait, she's lying to him too. Zari's getting on my nerves. How's Zari getting on your nerves? Zari ain't said nothing to you. Zari had more smoke for Kylie last season. Even last season, Zari didn't really have no problem with Nadia. But when you start sleeping with somebody co-parent, you feel away.
Exactly. And that's what happened with Fantana. She felt the way because she the one was aggressive and slept with Diamond.
And
so-
yeah, Nadia didn't sleep with Diamond, and her and Zari cool.
No,
because
She
I
backed up.
allegedly
did
he
not.
went upstairs, but I don't know what they did. So I'm gonna say once they kissed
Oh, listen.
Oh Lord.
with
Ain't
Zari,
nobody going up nobody's stairs, and
That's
they
why
ain't
she
coming
had
out
to
them.
go
They
all
coming out them clothes. Ain't nobody going up no stairs
First of all,
to look at each other
what
and
was
talk.
she
She thought
wearing?
she
I don't
won.
know what they're doing in 2023, but I can tell
She
you
thought
my
she
day,
hit the
I was
jackpot.
They
25.
doing something way worse than if we went up them stairs in 1993, we went up the stairs in 93. We weren't coming down without them cutting off them fixing up them clothes when we coming down them stairs. So in 2023, they coming outside naked. They don't even fix their clothes. They just get in the car butt naked from that down upstairs.
But then the thing about it is, if you with somebody else, man, back in the day, you respected them. You respected that you
Oh
was.
no. They don't do that now. They don't have no respect. Side chicks don't have respect.
And she want to go head to toe with Zari. Zari should have wiped her all the time.
They have-
Zari was just
They
like,
have
"Look,
no
look,
side
look."
chicks. Side chicks, they feel entitled. Ask Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She'll tell you how
Let me-
entitled they feel.
I just want to understand why we're all in the same room. We all see that every time Angela and Zari try to have conversation, my man Diamond like it's disrespect. It's disrespect. It's disrespect. And I want to know what her point of view. What was your reference? What was your point of reference where you saw all of that and you processed that?
Miss Monica has an
And Zari
explanation
being
for you.
jealous.
Oh,
Miss Monica
this
has
is
an
what
explanation.
this is what's making me go back on what I said. I'm gonna say when I'm wrong. Remember, I said that he was wrong
Yes.
for messing with Zara because that was
Yes.
supposed to be okay. So now, as I watch it and I realize that they not friends, they only put them in the group. They don't know. They don't
That's
know
what I
each other
say.
outside. It's only
That's what I say.
Swanky and Andy that are friends.
Mhm.
So it's not wrong for him to go out for Zara because he really doesn't even know Diamond like that. Diamond didn't even know who his baby mamas was, had never met them, didn't know nothing about them. So how y'all homeboys? How he your brother? So now I take that
That's
back.
what I say.
I take back what I said. He had all right to go for the woman, boss lady. He
And
had all
all
right.
kind of conversation with you. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, so how you feeling? You gonna try to go back? Nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to be with her. She do her, I do
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not even friends.
Yeah, you're right. I
Like,
agree
I'm
with
trying
you,
to
Miss
sleep
Mom.
with your woman.
I was on that same tip. Like,
Yeah,
again,
they're not even friends, so it don't even matter. He don't even know anything about it. When I looked at that, I was like, he was like, oh wow, he has good taste. So this supposed to be your homeboy, this supposed to be your brother.
they're
You don't
not.
even know who his
No.
baby mamas are.
They
Okay, so y'all not
They
friends.
only come
But
together
did you
when
see
they're
how
filming.
Diamond
They
looked
only-
at her like he wanted to take a bite of her, and she looked like she wanted to take a bite of him. I was like, wait a minute, is this gonna be Young Famous in African season 3? Oh, right, I'm here for it. If you
I
didn't see
don't
it, y'all
get
better
it.
go
I
back and
don't
watch
get it.
it.
I
Diamond looked at
actually
her like-
wanted to
And
see.
she looked
I
at him
wanted
like,
to see what that conversation they had in that house was when your man show up to tell her how much he loved her,
Mhm.
and Diamond was there. Because Diamond was like, "What
Yeah.
you here for? You here? You came to check
Yeah.
on me? How you know I was here?"
I hate that they didn't show us that.
I wanted to see that. And again, you got big house, big time, big money, real designer. Why you had to go Zari house when you come off of the plane?
Well, he had his own. No, he got his own house. He had his own house. He just went there.
Why you was messing up her turkey with her little Delight, and Delight was gonna come over there and
because he goes over there because he still she was still letting him come and dip in and out. That's why he that's what he wants to do. He wants to have it like that.
I also don't get it. I don't get it about Louise. Let's talk about Louise. Louise said,
oh Lord.
Before we talk about Louise, let's talk about Manga Banga, whatever her name is that ended up leaving.
Because I
don't understand. I don't understand.
What don't you understand? How leaving?
I feel like Swanky didn't tell the story the right way. Because he never told Swanky that she dipped on her responsibilities. He told Swanky, I messed up. And she left because she should have left because I didn't have any place for her to go. It was my first time doing a show. I messed up. Swanky took it back like, oh, he said that you bounced and she was like, wait, he telling people that I did
blamed it on Louise.
Swanky was messy as hell.
She's a superstar in South Africa, so maybe she realized, oh my gosh, I should not have done it. I should not have been. I'm on
this
a global
ghetto
platform. I probably,
maybe that was a producer's type thing that set that up like that to him to tell the story like that to cause the drama, the effect. And then she was just like, I ain't got time for this. Let me get up out of here. And she left. I'm glad she did left because she was annoying.
For her to be such a global artist, and from what I understand, she is huge in Africa. I don't know, like a Oprah Winfrey kind of type, huge. How do you think she represented herself? Do you think she represented herself in a positive way, or did she lower her brand? I mean, her brand can't be touched.
I think affiliation
was show herself, her true self, by some of the things she was saying and how acted towards
I feel like her affiliation with him. I mean, with this group of people who are just. If you're Oprah, Oprah not talking about designer. Oprah, you would barely even know what Oprah wearing. All you know is it costs money, right? When you're around these superficial, shallow people who may not be stars like you're a star. And I was like, whoa, why am I here? This can bring down my brand. Right? So, okay. When she was at that table, the things she was saying are in alignment with women empowerment. So if her platform is women empowerment and not trying to make it seem like a woman is defenseless and a woman must adhere to respectability politics, she said what she said. It might have been a little bit too much. It might not have been what she said, but how she said it, where she knew she was like, nah, I'm getting pissed off. I'm yelling at this dude. I'm treating him all kind of bad way. I'm going.
So you was good with what she said, Goody? You was good. You would have felt empowered, but about how
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Louis was saying was not wrong. Nobody cared about her music after she said she went to the studio. We never hear a song. We never hear nothing that they had together. We didn't hear any track or no beat we only heard that Diamond summoned her to the studio and she went to the studio. What Louis?
No, we're talking about Bonet.
No, we're not talking about that girl.
So wait, what's the thing she said? Because I'm thinking that when she was going at Louis and saying, Louis, her vagina is hers to do whatever she wanted to do.
It was an event.
No,
she was supposed to host an event of celebrities in Namibia. When she got there, she did not have.
No. That's not what I'm. Okay, so the misrepresentation. Where do you think that her brand would have been misrepresented? I thought that.
No, what I'm saying is no. You were speaking about what Bonet is saying, how she's empowering women, and she's talking to another level of people. And I just said, do you think that she was empowering to women?
I think if the messaging is this, I think if the messaging is do whatever you want to do with your vagina
Mhm.
and don't let anybody shame you,
Mhm.
she was empowering. But at the same, two things could be true at the same time, because everything Lewis was saying was spot on. And Lewis, what they didn't know at the time was that Lewis had a reason why he was saying that. Lewis knew what sleeping with somebody on TV could do to your brand and your life. So maybe he should have been more forthcoming about why he was saying that, but they didn't even give him a chance. They was all over that man.
Oh no. I know, but I was just wanting to talk about Bonan. Like,
I feel like if her messaging
yeah.
was don't let them slut shame you. If you slept
I
with
think
him,
I think that message, the message was missed in the way she was responding and
presentation.
reacting.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like, oh, now she's gonna be in a woman. I cannot see her in a woman empowerment panel. Okay.
She was annoying.
She was
She was
annoying.
just annoying.
She
was
wanted to
annoying.
be messy.
Good message, but if you present that message on the top of a garbage can, we see the garbage can. You understand? Like if you
The message is don't even it don't even
I
matter
feel
no more.
Fontana was the garbage can.
Yeah, I think Bonan, the way she presented it, what I thought the way she presented it, she didn't make people. She wasn't empowering anybody. She wanted to let you know who she was, her power, and then she wanted to let you know that she had slept with all these powerful men. And
I didn't know. I didn't hear all that part. She was yelling.
Okay,
yeah,
she let you know that she don't.
Yeah, that's what she was screaming.
Yeah.
And she still got a hit.
That's why she carried her ass home.
And I was like, wait a minute, that's your brand, like that's empowering.
Well, you want to know what? What I
like,
think would have been better for her to say is, listen, Fanta. It's not who you do, it's how you do them.
Yeah.
And leave it at that. Don't let anyone tell you who and what you can do with your body.
Right.
But you ain't got to be telling everybody at the
That's
table.
what I said. The presentation, the way she presented it, was like on the top of a garbage can lid. It wasn't a good presentation.
That was
it wasn't a good
Fontana.
Now, that's for me. I'm just saying Bonan didn't have a good look.
I ain't like her.
But I think she got backlash, and that's why she didn't come back.
I ain't like her.
You know, somebody may have said, Bonan, you said way too much. Like, we need to get off this show. Because you are really, showing reality, your reality. And I think that's why she got off that show. Like, let me go. You know what I'm saying? In a brand. I can't be on here speaking like I want to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute though. Nadia is dating her ex-boyfriend, right?
Yes.
They didn't even get into that.
No.
And they didn't even get into whatever the issue was between her and Nadia, because Nadia was like, our friendship fell out far before.
But she left too early. She left too early. There was no time for those conversations. But now, she kept calling Luis a liar. No, Luis is producing receipts on social media, and quoting all the events that, she was invited to this event, she was invited to, and this is what happened. It was in the news, So Luis wasn't lying. But what do you guys think about Luis?
But I blame Swanky for that too.
Huh?
I blame Swanky for that.
Yes. I don't like this Swanky of this season. I don't like him.
And he dressed better last season too. He was doing too much. This season he was doing too much.
He's doing too much. Too much.
So what, Ma? What you getting ready to ask us? You getting ready to ask us something, Ma?
I was gonna ask, about Luis. Okay, what do you guys think about him opening up first of all, and also saying, after what happened in Big Brother Africa, which I did not watch. I wish I watched it. He was cut off from the family. I don't know why.
I feel like his family's Jehovah Witness. Is that something that's out there? It sounds very Jehovah Witness to me.
We don't have many Jehovah Witnesses in Africa, though.
But
we have
when the whole community just turn away from,
it's like
Jehovah Witness. Right. That's what it is. The whole community will turn away. You have to excommunicate.
Wow.
It's also that with Kojic Pentecostal, which I grew up Kojic.
Possibility, yeah, it's a possibility, and especially if it's a small community, if it is in a small, I can see that happening. which made me really, really sad about Louis. I like
I
Louis.
was gonna cry for him, and I'll be crying.
I mean, I was crying for him, but then I thought about it, and I was like, then I went and I investigated a little bit more on him, and I was just like, it ain't happened just like you say it happened.
I
I
think there's
see.
other components, but I believe
Yeah,
Mm.
I can see I can see with what you're saying because I know being around in some of the background, and so I know that that can happen. I know that they will do that to their kids or their loved ones. They can, I know they will kick you out and vanish you away. I know they do it. I know that, but what he said, it ain't happen like that. He didn't just get vanished because he gave the deal to a girl on TV. No, he did not do that.
I think it
No.
has something to do with, and we've
Mm-mm.
discussed this, and
Yeah, it's more to it than that. And then when I go and look at his page and how he wanted his storyline to be very, very. He wanted to grab us and make us feel for him. He wanted that sympathy
Absolutely.
for him.
Absolutely.
He wanted us to go in and be like, he needs to be an actor because he acted very well.
Well,
Yes,
people really
girl.
well. Then I think whatever he did, he was successful because everybody's coming for Swanky, bullying him.
Mhm.
In fact,
Mhm.
Swanky is now putting
Mhm.
up on social media to say things.
Swanky is trying to he's online trying to defend himself and saying he's not a bully, which he's not. I don't believe he is
I
a
feel
bully.
like Swanky's a little bit of a bully.
I think
Yes.
Swanky's just Swanky. I don't think he's a
Let me
bully.
tell you why. I think he tried to mean girl Annie. 'Cause
Well,
there was no need for all of that. Even if he's not dealing, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm not doing Annie right now." He could have come in, been cool, hey everybody, hugged who he wanted to hug, but not come close to her and then turn his back. He's very
No.
dramatic,
Swanky,
and that was
let me
very
tell ya.
mean. And then
I'm
he
gonna tell
tried
you.
to ice her out. He tried to do the ice out for her, and
No,
then he tried
this-
to do the ice out on Lewis.
You guys are bloggers, okay, for reality entertainment, television entertainment, whatever. We entertain. He came because he had the assignment and he delivered what needed to be
Not
delivered.
only that, this isn't his first rodeo. He's done reality TV before.
Exactly. He knows. He
On a larger
he's
scale.
he wants
But
who,
in a reality TV, that
hold on. Who gets the most paid on the reality TVs? The person that comes and delivers. Okay? You can look at all these shows, Housewives, Atlanta Housewives. Who is the most paid? Who was the most paid? Nene was. Who moved up next to her? The person that acts the biggest donkey, the one that delivers the sauce, is the one that's going to get that check. And he came in, he sat down, and when he came in, he said, I'm about to blow it up. I'm about to steal all the attention. I'm about to be on it like it's ain't on it. Because guess what? He is the least paid. He has the least money. He does not have money like they have money. He came off of somebody else's coattail. He don't got no money. He came off of Andy's coattail.
But you can be caught up in that by acting too much. Then even people start disliking you. You have to
Now, but
authenticity.
let me tell you something. Everybody don't like girl. What's the tea? Everybody don't like you.
I know.
Everybody don't like this.
Your mom
Everybody don't like. Guess what? As
everybody
long as they talking about. I don't care if you don't like me, but you still talking about me. So guess what? As long as you looking and talking and saying what you saying, guess what? I take it. So it don't matter because even though they calling him a bully, they making him relevant and they continue. So people gonna want to continue to see him come on and be a bully.
Well, this is the thing. Are people gonna want him to dress them if they feel
He's
like
already dressing more people? He just dressed somebody, but he ain't dressing them like he dressed. His style is his style. But that one actor that he just dressed, that dress was fire. He dressed. He did Yes, he is good. He just dressed Zari. He dressed Two Face just did something. He dressed him. So he's doing his thing.
I think the clips he's sharing were from Young Famous in Africa. Something that maybe we did not see. Like there was
And he does a lot of stuff here. He has a lot. He does a lot.
Yes.
He does a lot here. So in Houston. So he's doing his thing.
He did
But guess
Portia
what?
Williams' wedding for sure. He did Portia Williams' wedding. He did
Who
that.
cares? Who cares?
Talking about was
What
he?
did he say, Sheila?
He did
Sheila, what did he
Portia's
say?
wedding. He did Portia's wedding. Did he do
Portia's
Portia's
wedding, yeah.
wedding?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Because
but
Portia
guess
had
what?
a Nigerian themed wedding. So
All
he
of
did
that, all of that happened. We have to see what the blowback is.
Right.
'Cause that was
Good,
blowback.
it ain't gonna be no blowback. Y'all keep
Yeah,
saying that.
that
It's
was
not.
That was from season 1.
Ain't gonna be no blowback.
If you
Ain't gonna be
think
no blowback.
if you think like Portia's gonna want him to come and be a bigger queen than her on the show, that ain't finna happen.
But you have to understand, he's gonna play his position where he needs to play it. When he's out doing his other things, you're thinking he's acting like that. No, he's not. He's gonna act like what he
But
is,
if
a
I think you
designer.
want to act like that, I might not want you to do it.
People know reality TV and they know that is scripted and they know that he's not going to do that. He's going to do his craft. You can't take the man's craft. The man is bad with what he does, but he's on TV now being an actor, so he has to play the role. If we was going to take someone on TV and dislike them in real life, we have a whole lot of people we should be disliking on the roles they play. We don't do that because we know that that's not them in real life. We know that that's not him in
So
real
how
life.
you think? What's her name? Kali, that's her name.
Who?
Because she was the villain.
the girl,
She was last year's villain.
Kanye
Kanye.
DJ's girlfriend.
And she not. Tell me, you talking about the bad hair makeup lady?
Kanye. She's talking about Kanye.
Oh, Kanye
The
Bao?
one- Yeah.
Kanye Bob.
She's the one. She was the villain from. I get what you're saying about playing the villain. It's the Kenya. It's the Nene. I get all of that. But how you think she feel about Swanky coming in and like trying to snatch all of that? And do you think that's why? Do you think that's why? Because they didn't really explain the reason why she took Nadia and Annie out of the room when
you had to listen, pay attention. She's one of the producers, so she already know what Swanky was doing. She was not even on the show a lot because she had some other personal stuff going on. She had already made it to where he was going to be the villain. She the one really writes what's going on. Like she knows already who's going to do what. She sat back and let him act the donkey.
Miss Monica.
She wasn't even there. She wasn't even there half the time.
Are you saying Kanye Bao is up in production of Young Famous and African? Is that what you're saying?
She is not production, but she's one of the star players. She started off at the star player. You can tell when it always comes on, it's her. She's the center around her. She's bringing everybody together. Just like on Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's male. So there is Cannonball.
She was also annoying me with those little meetings of hers. I think we have a problem. Let's meet together. Let's have a
exactly. That's her job. She wants to be the. Let me tell you, she's the Jackie in Basketball Wives. She's the Nene, so she's that person.
And I don't know why she should be. I mean, she has a big mouth, but Zari is older than her, so they expect Zari to be the one bringing the group together anyway.
But everybody don't like Zari.
And Zari and Annie, they don't get along. Let's talk about this trailer engagement. The trailer engagement, I have never heard of a trailer engagement. Okay, first of all.
That was trash.
The trailer engagement was trash. That she even would suggest that. It's trash as a woman.
She the one told him to do that foolishness.
We just finished watching Put a Ring on It. We watched Put a Ring on It. How did the woman that was a trailer proposal is a promise ring to me? They both trash. That's rubbish.
Yeah,
hey, I gotta go back and watch the end. Who got a promise ring?
Like whatchamacallit? Nobody got a promise ring in the end. The reason he brought her to the show and she was pissed was because he
got a promise ring. Yeah,
I'm faking her on the whole shit. Like that a woman would send a man to do that to another woman is disgusting.
When that boy got on his knees and they was around there taking them pictures, and he came back and told her, this is what Nikki made. This is what pissed me off with Nikki. And when he tried to fix it, he couldn't have fixed it with me because he told her, you're not ready to get married. We're not. It's not time for that. When she asked him, "What are we doing? Or were you asking me to marry you?" And he was just like, "No, Katie is not ready for that. We're not." I was like, "Why you belittling her at this moment? Like, really?" And she was like, "Oh,
and then he said,
okay."
And then he's like, "You're gonna play by our rules, not our rules. Your rules.
Yeah.
You want to get engaged, you know." And that nice, beautiful place that with the roses and everything. I was expecting a ring, really.
Yo,
Wait a minute, he wasn't ring the second time.
But Katie looked like she had attitude. Did y'all not realize she looked like she had attitude? Because I would have had straight attitude. To me, that's what I read. When he took her up on the rooftop and it was all in love and all the petals, and she was waiting for something. It looked like she was like,
She got a key, didn't she?
how you giving me a key to some place that I already have access to?
Green. You remember he made this whole, he spoke and gave her like a little speech.
He gave her a key.
Yeah, but what did he do at first? At first,
But
he said something to her.
Sheila, you have to remember last season, he kept complaining that she was always in his place. So now that he has given the keys, like, okay, now you're welcome. You don't have to go. Yeah, he kept saying, she's always in my place. She's always in my place.
She's been living with him. Don't give me a
But she's
key
always
to
living with
something. She already had a key. He just put a special band. He put on a nice keychain.
Right, that's why I was so confused. I mean,
Yeah, my face
they're not
naked.
living together already.
Naked is too immature.
He's not gonna marry her.
And she don't need to marry him. She need to find a much more attractive,
I don't get it.
less barrel belly, less
Somebody with no kids. Somebody ain't been married 2 times already. She need to find something. She need to do something that makes sense to her. Because that don't make sense.
She does, and she's a beautiful girl. She's beautiful.
Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna have to go.
So, she gets.
I know that's right. Go ahead, mama. Do your thing.
But no, I want us to talk about before I leave the conversation at the dinner table with Two-Faced and Nadia.
Nadia didn't do much. Not the way they was acting. Like Nadia ain't say nothing. She was like, "Wait, what?" And because she said, "Wait, what?" They acted like if she was drilling him for information. Nah.
Well, what about what he was saying? Because I wanted Miss Sheila to see what he was saying.
Yeah, it was rough.
Okay,
it was a lot.
I have been in that situation.
You say you've been in that position? You've been in that situation?
Well, not me. Like I went out to dinner with, like I have a homeboy who is married to one of my family friends, right? But before they were married, they were dating. He was my homeboy. I didn't want him to date her.
Mm-hmm.
They knew I didn't want him dating because, like me, you know what kind of time I used to be on. Monica, if you don't know, I used to be a Captain Crunch cheater. You know what I'm saying? Cereal. You know what I mean? Like, right? So my boys, we was on the same kind of time. So I know what it like. You do dirt, I do dirt. You may not know because you can't tell the people what dirt you're doing. It's only now I'm never going to cheat again that people even know I did before. Because if I was still going to be cheating, I'd be out here, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee, right? But that's neither here nor there. So we had dinner once, and I don't know what my boy drank, but he just started talking. And the way he was talking, we was all like, "Yo, fam, what are you doing?" And he was talking about like side chicks and my homegirl's right there. We just kind of like, and you could see her getting mad, and we sitting there like I'm kicking him under the table, like, "Yo, chill." He wouldn't stop. So I know that there's a moment where you could get so caught up in your foolishness and thinking that everybody does the foolishness you want. Now, to be fair, after that situation and a few more situations, me and my other boy who used to be with us was like, "Yo, we gotta cut this out. We too grown for this." For him to think that this was so natural and normal and everybody thought like that, I was like, "This our fault because we out here, we on fuck shit." And he had, but Same way not to
No checking.
curse outside, and then when you get home, you yes ma'am, no ma'am. We knew to do that. Like somehow he forgot to shift gears, and we're like, yo, it's our fault because we make him think that we going home and we shifting gears. He think this is normal. Like we was like, oh, we gotta grow the fuck up. We keep doing this,
and I think that's what Andile was trying to stop. Andile and Naked were trying to say, yo, come on. Yeah, but Nadia, because Nadia is not a friend of Annie, she was like, let's expose this.
But she didn't though.
She wasn't doing that. No, she was just like, he the one's talking. I'm not talking.
She gave him a listening ear, and he continued talking and talking and talking.
No, what she was trying to do was let him hang himself because you keep saying that he is not doing these things, and he's clearly saying, I can put my penis wherever I want a penis, but as long as I go home is okay.
I feel like she wasn't even trying to do that. I feel like
she was shocked herself.
And she was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Like she was trying to give him an opportunity to kind of
But
you're not saying that about you though. He's like
men do that though. Men do that.
Men do what? Wait a minute, what they do?
You're married. You know this is my wife, and when you're having sex with your wife, you're making love to your wife. But anybody out there, it's just like there's nothing. It's just come on, let me finish what I'm doing.
Yeah, but if you married, why you out there? Making it happen with somebody else. Like, you understand? So
wait, what's
everybody
I know men do it.
You make love to your wife and that's it. You don't go make love to your wife and then
that's what they say in Africa. That's what they say in Africa.
You want to know why? Let me tell you what. I don't know what the culture is. Where they from? They Nigerian, right?
Nigeria, yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what the culture is, but I'll tell you this. I'm West Indian, right? I'm not Jamaican. Jamaicans have a reputation. Usain Bolt got caught cheating on his chick. Usain Bolt comes to the people, the media, and Usain's like, well, it's our culture. It's what we do. Jamaicans is like, Jamaicans know what it is. Jamaicans is like, yo, fam, what are you doing? Like, what are you telling the people them that it's our culture but it is a culture. In Jamaican culture, there's a whole name for the chick. That's your matey. That's your sister wife. That's what they're calling it now. But from 80s, 70s, matey. They have a wife come out and a matey. Yes. Matey.
Yeah, but that's not the life
that I tell you it's cultural. So when let me tell you something.
Jamaican Africans with a wife that supposedly they're in a committed relationship.
Listen,
I mean, I don't know.
I know. There's like a wife here,
wife
there, and a wife there.
I think
he's not living an open. If he's doing that, then it should be an open relationship. He shouldn't be.
You know why it can't be an open relationship?
Only wife.
Let me tell you why it can't be in
love with her.
He would cut Annie neck
before the streets. I'm just letting you know. For me,
he wouldn't allow Annie to do it. Before Annie could do it, he would tear that
it.
whole place down. If Annie ever think about it.
Let me ask you something. Do it come to a time where you need to sit down somewhere? You get to a certain age. Okay, you've been out here.
You want to know when men sit down? I be saying this.
He needs to sit down somewhere because he looked like an old man, an old fool for me. That's what he looked like. All that.
I say this, Sheila.
Like,
and my
ain't doing that, but making a fool out of you, Kababa, because you ain't busting that many. But you ain't busting that much. They probably taking your money, and you out here thinking, "Oh, I can get with them, and I ain't gotta have no feeling." He was.
You know when they stop? They stop when they have erectile dysfunction, but they don't even stop. They don't even stop. Let me tell you one, they don't stop in enough time before they show in the world that they go out there, they show all these young Fantanas or Fontanas that they got erectile dysfunction. So that when Fontana come for you now, she be like, his penis don't even work. And you going crazy.
They stop when they start doing that high blood
pressure. After they got embarrassed you and show the world. After they show the world that you get all this whack penis at home.
He was embarrassing because he was a 50-year-old man, almost 50, 47 years old. He almost 50 years old. He's got a wife. He already got 5 outside kids, and he sit on stage and embarrass his wife about who he can fuck and who he, and who he make love with. He was very embarrassed. Okay, I hope he see this. He was very embarrassed. And
He was
made
so
Annie
scared he had to
Oh,
come from that table and walk away.
I cannot with y'all. I cannot.
Wait,
He
how
look
old
like
is
his
he?
daddy. He look like he needs to be a-
47. He's younger than me. I'm older than him.
Well, I don't know you, but you're not out here being your mouth ain't like loose like that. You understand? You
I'm
ain't out here-
single. I'm single. He's married with a whole wife, and he embarrassed her. He embarrassed her.
Your
He
mouth-
forgot where he
you-
was. That's what
you a
happened.
grown old man.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
he
was like,
forgot where he was. He's so
he did, and she was like,
used to
She
be
was
in
like-
his own world,
She was
because to
annoying.
be on the show,
"Yeah."
he's in her world. To be
Why
in
would
the
he
show,
embarrass
he's
her
in
like
her
that?
world. These are her people. This is her influence. Not that they're her friends, but they're on the show for her.
Exactly.
He forgot where he was because in his world, to Baba speak.
So then that lets you know how he feels really about Annie. That shows you how much respect he has for Annie.
Because just like Goody said earlier,
You would
you
get on
can't-
a public platform and speak like this with your wife of
but
high school.
but
love.
but Miss Sheila, just like Goody said earlier, when you on certain things, you can't control what come out them lips. That's why I told y'all the last week when I told you I always take a man to have a drink first when we have to go have a drink, so I can see how he acts. On top of that, when that liquor hit that palate, I want to see how you gonna act.
Yeah.
How you gonna act with the Queen, Miss Monica? Because if you gonna get flying angry and
And then you know what was another thing? He's
That's what
very
happened.
entitled. He's very entitled because he kept saying, "Oh, Nadia was so disrespectful," and then later on he said Spanky was so disrespectful. I was like, "Wait a minute, who are you?"
Because
you all
he's
have been the
very-
most disrespectful to your wife on the show that I've seen, but everybody was disrespectful.
but it's acceptable in the culture.
and
Because
also
of
he's
hierarchy.
very respected. He's very
It's
respected
hierarchy.
in
I
Nigeria.
believe you.
Like in
I
Nigeria,
believe you. I
see, like in
believe you.
Nigeria, they were having elections.
I
He was
believe you.
going with the president. Like they were, like
No, I believe you.
he's
He's
respect.
very
He's a
respected.
respected dude. So that's why he's saying, why do I have to call people? Why do I have to call Swanky? Swanky needs to call me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's what he said. And Annie, you have to disrespect my
That's
husband.
my issue.
and
It's an issue between you and
he
your wife.
is
And I'm okay, no problem
disrespect
over
my
there.
husband, and she be singing with her hands. Is he disrespect my husband?
My
And I
husband.
don't know. Girl, stop.
But I think that they was on BS when they started. For them to be trying to act like Nadia was over there, like they act like Nadia was like pulled out her phone. Is this true? Nadia
She was
did-
she was just trying to make him say that he wasn't talking about himself because she knew that was hurting Annie's feelings. And he kept saying, "No, I'm talking about men, me, like men, yeah, me, men."
I'm a man, right? That,
Yeah, I was like,
So the question I have for you guys
He's
is,
feeding that
I have
boy.
a question for you. What did you say, Sheila?
I say Nadia was feeding that bear. Don't play. She was
She-
giving him enough
and as she should have.
exactly. But I'm
I
just
don't-
saying,
I
don't
don't
play.
really
Nadia
think so,
wasn't
though.
looking out for Annie. She was feeding that bear. Like, come
no,
on.
I
you
don't
know.
think she's looking out. I think she's catching a stray bullet. His
Yeah.
mouth
I
would
don't
not
think she was
stop
looking out for
moving.
Annie though. I think she was just feeding him. letting him
Well,
know.
she was wanting him to say it all. She wanted him to tell it all. She wanted him to tell it all.
He
Yes.
would not
Give
stop
me
talking. And Julae was trying to stop him. Katie's the only one who's sitting at the table like,
Sheila.
He was giving enough rope to hang himself. That's what
Yeah.
Nadia was doing.
And here go Annie running off to the bathroom.
to do crack. I mean,
Okay.
So,
what is
uh,
she was
so
trying
then,
to do the narcotic.
oh my gosh. I think Annie is a very conservative woman.
No, I think Annie is doing crack. Sorry. I ain't got no
Anyway,
receipts.
Okay. So anyway,
Wait, how
getting
go?
back to the storyline, we don't want to take Mar channel.
We did not do that. No, we did not.
We want to get her thrown out the African.
Allegedly, maybe.
Allegedly,
Miss
allegedly.
Goody's opinion.
in my way, how they say it, allegedly, and in my opinion, she went to the bathroom to do that narcotic. In my opinion,
That's a
and
better word. That's a better word.
Yeah, that's better. The question I have for you guys is, we watched that first season. Now we have seen the second season. Do you want the show to continue for the same drama like this?
No.
I'm exhausted. I don't
Not
want
from season 2, because even my mom watches it and she's like, "Ooh, I like
Yes.
season 1. What's wrong now? They doing too much acting to me."
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't want that because it looked at phony.
producing.
Yeah, and the only thing we seen was a party, a dinner after a dinner after a dinner after a dinner.
There's
Show
no
us
career.
something else. Go do something. Do some activities. Go to do. I don't think we did different was when they went to the strip club and she danced, and then they got into it again.
Like, I would love to see them go into the studio where they performing and producing. You remember when
They did
Don
go
was
to
saying
the
he's gonna
studio.
record? I would
They
love to
did,
see
yeah.
them.
He was
Yeah,
like,
I would
"You
love
look
to
so
not see
sexy
him
and
in there trying
seductive."
to hook up with nobody. I'm talking about in there working.
I mean,
Well,
I go to the studio so you can watch my video and flirt with me.
The women,
my
it's
face.
the women who are actresses. I would love to have seen that.
Well, they did.
To get into their, see some of the things that they're doing outside of the show.
Well, they did go to the Cape. What is it?
Cape Town. Cape Town.
Cape Town. They did go to Cape Town, so we did get to see them on the beach with these weird clothes on. Why is it swinging in?
And
Kanye.
what's her name? Kanye
Kanye.
Mao. What was she wearing?
What the hell did they have on?
What did disappoint me? Mod, I early in the season when they were playing basketball, I was like, these are African men. Why aren't they playing soccer? What the hell they trying to show us with this foolishness? Get this basketball out of my face.
No. Why did they have the liquor, the wine, and the table, and the cookie board, the sugar board? I can't even say that. The charcuterie board at the basketball court. Who do that?
But
Why?
at least we saw them
Why?
playing soccer. We saw some soccer clips over there. But I want to see Zari. Zari does. I think Zari does some stuff with young girls. Let's see that. Let me see Anne doing her acting job and just and let's see that. Let's see how
You gonna see the same thing you see over here, drama.
I feel like they've gotten far from the premise of the show. The premise of the show was to show the world that Africa wasn't a bunch of poor people.
Koichi boy,
begging.
Koichi girl, Miss Ann.
Like the premise of the show was to show that there is far more to Africa than what we see on TV with the begging and foolishness.
That's
They've
what
gotten so far away from that.
exactly. They want us to make it seem like that's just it's just nothing but money and wealth, and that's what they do on a daily basis. They go and have wine.
Camps.
Right.
No,
Now,
we know that's not.
the first season. I was really, I'm going to be honest. I was really impressed with the young famous African. All of them.
Mhm.
But this season, I feel like it was more of just like love and hip hop, love and marriage, Huntsville. Like someone else got it to produce in this season, and they just brought in a lot of drama. And I don't think the show needed the drama.
it
So
doesn't
to
need
me,
that.
it didn't need drama. And to me now, this show is the
And
same
not for
reflection of American reality
Yes.
show.
Just so
Yes.
that we are
It's
clear,
unfortunate because I think they could do a lot more.
that's why
So-
they threw in the baby. That's why they threw in Angela's story, because I was confused by why he's so confused between these women he'd been with for all this time. Like that
Yep.
came out of nowhere when we should have been
Nowhere.
peeling back. They should have started with us seeing what conversation him and Diamond had in that living room on the sofa
I agree. I completely agree.
with the
But
children.
now, will they come back next season? Because it looked like Rosetta and Seba became like on the show. I mean, they were from the time they were introduced. When Adele introduced them, was episode 6. They were on 7 and 8, wasn't it? Weren't they on a few episodes?
They were on the last 3.
Four,
They was on the
four.
last.
Yes, that's
They
what
were.
I'm saying.
Even
So
last
now-
season they appeared.
So is that considered being introduced on
Yeah.
the show?
So they
Are
could
they
have
gonna
put
be on
more
the show
into that
next season?
story. They barely grazed the surface of those stories.
Right. So
Just
if they
show
have
him
a
looking
season
confused
3,
and foolish. right?
Mm.
It would have been nice to understand the co-parenting dynamic
Yes.
for all of them.
Right.
Diamond,
All
like,
of them.
okay, Diamond, you always hopping on the jet. How are you
Mhm.
parenting your children?
Yep. And now that you are in the children are in South Africa, you are in Tanzania. How is that? Let's see
Right,
something.
exactly.
Also,
Let's see.
yeah. And
Yeah.
you don't bring back this girl with the big teeth and little lips. Don't bring that girl back, Fantana girl. We don't want to.
Not
see
big
Fantana
teeth
come
and
back.
little lips.
They're probably
I
gonna
don't
bring her
need
back.
her.
No,
Because-
don't sleep. Don't be hurt if they bring her back. Because she
No,
had a lot of drama. And right now, if they're moving in the direction of drama, they would bring her
But her
back.
drama was stupid. Like, if she has any
Doesn't
sense,
matter.
she won't come back.
No, I
Because
beg
if
to
you
differ.
come back,
Us-
when you won't
us-
come back,
No, she
Diamond's not
likes
going
it.
to be dealing with you. Diamond already did everything Diamond's supposed to do with you. Diamond's done.
That's right. But yeah.
When
she's
Diamond got
she's
on
given an
that plane,
opportunity,
it was
she's
like,
done
I
it,
love
guys.
you. Diamond, that's the kiss of
But that
death.
doesn't mean next season she won't have another victim. I mean, Diamond may not be her victim, but next season she'll have another victim. So if they
Oh.
bring, let me just say this: do you think they'll bring Lewis back?
Oh, they better bring Louise back. I want Louise back big time. They better bring
I
Louise
need
back.
Lewis's story for real. They need to show us him. You know how
Yes,
Kenya went
exactly
down to
what-
see her mom,
And
and
that
her
is-
mom didn't
we
want to
also
be
need to
bothered
see
with her.
him.
They need to show him trying to get back into the community. Be like, yes, I'm
Yes,
work
I was
week.
gonna say that. Yes.
So
that,
why
that
wouldn't?
can be a
So
very
why
good
don't
story
y'all?
because Sheila, that can be a very good story because then you get to see the tradition, get to see the culture, you see them
Right.
communicating. That would be very
Well, let me ask you
interesting.
something. Why wouldn't Fantana's story be the same? She's lived in a life America till she got, I don't know, 25
Yeah,
years old, went back to Ghana
Fantana was
and
born.
became a dance hall. I would love to hear her story. How did she transition from American, American
Yeah,
And I
and
artist
believe
why
she
did she go back?
transitioned. I believe
to
they.
a big name Ghana? So
I
her
believe she
story is good
transitioned.
too. So why couldn't you bring her back?
I don't
And
believe she
why
transitioned.
that's
I believe
interesting
she
too.
lived. I believe she down in Virginia or wherever she could make whatever song she can make. Maybe in
But I
Jamaica.
mean,
where she-
Paul already said she's a big Ghana dance hall star. I don't know. I mean, I haven't done any research on it. But
I would think
for her-
that it's more
for her to
Afro
make
beat.
it- for her to make it from American till she got, I don't know, 18, 19, move to Ghana, become a dance hall star. I would love to see how she did that. I would love to see her transition. Like,
I would
and I
love
would
to see
like to
how
see her
embarrassed her family is that she wore that
I
piece
am
of
with
Yeah,
Ellen.
love
I
you.
am with
underwear.
Ellen. I am with Ellen. We don't need Fantana girls back. She doesn't need to show us
But-
anything. We already
but
have
you're
that.
gonna
Love
need some
and
energy. You're
hip hop.
gonna need some energy. You're not gonna need Zari, who got her young man who's sitting there going, and Annie. So what energy you gonna have? What are you gonna bring back? What we gonna see?
We could see
think-
Nadia and how that relationship going. We could see Angela and how his relationship going. We could see
His two baby mamas.
not
I know.
naked string Katie
don't know.
around somewhere.
I don't know which
Nadia.
boyfriend. I don't know which Nadia's boyfriend, but there's one boyfriend who died. So I don't know whether it's this
Yeah,
current
Nadia's
one.
boyfriend passed away. That's the one she was married,
Yes.
going with Bunan.
Oh, he
Yeah,
just
so I
died?
think-
Bunan ex
Mhm.
and Nadia's boyfriend, that same guy, he passed away.
Really?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Xavier. Yes. That
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Wow.
Wow, really? She was so in love.
And that's
Mhm.
Bonan
Mhm.
ex.
But
he
see,
passed.
that can be a good story. Like, let us talk about
That could be a
the
good
boyfriend is not even-
storyline. That could definitely be a good
But
story.
okay, so let me give my opinion on this on Thotty.
Yeah. Mhm.
She don't need to be on the show.
Who?
If they're gonna get some Thotty, horse mouth, no need. Mm-mm. I understand what you're saying, Miss Sheila, but we don't need her type of energy. She does not mix with the show. First of all, she too young minded for the show. It's not the age. It's not her being 25. We can deal with a 25-year-old on the show, but one that may be a little bit more mature. Because see, let me tell you something. She gonna get slapped in the mouth because she don't know what to say. Like her words is a type. She's the things that come out of her mouth to a woman, a wise woman, will make you put her down real quick. Like Like the stuff that she was saying to Zaria, like I would have got off camera because I know I would have hit her.
Right, I know you're
I
right.
know I would have hit her. Like I would have hit that little girl in the mouth so quick because she don't know what to say. Like she ain't scripted at all. Like everything is raw, and she doesn't
I
need
would've-
to be
I
on.
would have been like, Diamond, tell her what it is. I would have made Diamond say
Yeah,
that.
I would have made him tell her. He would have said something. He would have said something. I would have been like, you better say something now. See, they both let him get away with that. But the point of the matter is, she's very, very disrespectful. And she's very childish. Like you just made the world feel like that it was okay for you to be a thought. Like these are the things that we see enough of anyway. But even the thottiest shows, we don't be seeing them. Even on Love and Hip Hop.
She wasn't saying it with her chest either, because when she realized he wasn't gonna cut her no bill,
She shut up.
she tried to flee.
She did. No, this is what she did. She got on her phone. Hello. Yeah, girl, they trying to come for me.
So who do y'all think? So let me ask you something. Who do you
what
think?
she
So do you think? What do you think about the next show? I mean, do you think they should just bring back these same characters?
No, they need to bring some fresh people, but just don't bring her. She didn't do anything for the show.
You could even follow Lewis trying to research surrogacy. That's a real story.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's find Lewis somebody to have his baby.
That's a real story. I do agree. But like I said, I'm still not sold
Oh.
on Lewis because again, like I said earlier, I think Lewis came on this show and had so many storylines just to blow up his popularity.
No,
I'm not really sure what storyline we're gonna follow next season for Lewis.
I'm gonna tell y'all. No, Miss Sheila. You know what we want to see? But you know what we want to see? I mean to cut you off, but you know what kind of drama we need to see? We need to see Zaria, her new man, and Diamond.
There we go. Because
Now, that's
Diamond's
so
not
good.
okay.
Monique, I'm
married.
with you on that one. Yeah, I would.
Diamond's not okay. He's not
No.
okay.
Let's see that. Let's pick it up right there. Since Diamonds think he got her soul, she want to have so many babies for him. She
am I the
obsessed
only
with
one who
him.
got-
Let's see that.
Guys,
Hmm?
guys, am I the only one who is? Why are people questioning Louis' sexuality though? Am I
Because
the only
Lewis
one
don't
who
want.
does not-
He wants
See,
to-
Xavier said the same thing about Lou's sexuality. I see that.
He don't want to sleep with no woman to have the baby. He just want the baby like Andy Cohen.
Thank you. Xavier, Maud is the only one that does not see the real picture when it comes to Louis. She's blind. She got shades on. She don't see it. We've been telling her this all day.
Like Xavier, this is so true. Xavier says all Diamond would do is crouch over with those shades and then the mom, baby.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. But that's the story.
Like Zari should have been like, "Yo, do me a favor." Zari should have just embarrassed him, and be like, "Check this out. When you sleeping with these whores, stop talking about me because I don't."
But she
care about
didn't. You know, she got him online, right? She got him on internet.
I
Yeah,
wanted
she
that
got with
energy. I wanted that energy on the show. That energy.
Yes.
That
Now,
was
who she got Diamond
I wanted
on
it-
this
She went for the gut. She cut him deep, baby.
What she say?
You can have Twitter fingers and be like, you know, you the baddest thing going. But when you in
She
front
said-
of them, you don't
First
say
of all,
nothing.
she said, first of all, I never want anything from you. That story about me wanting children, we had that conversation, but that was so many years ago. Now I'm married. I don't want anything from you. All I want for you to do is pay school fees for the children.
But Goody, look at what Xavier said. Didn't I say that earlier in our chat? Put it on the screen.
Wait.
I said it to them earlier, Xavier. I told them.
You
I told
did, Miss Monica. You definitely said. You said it was something.
No, let me see it. I did not
You did say
see
that.
it.
You did say that.
Mhm.
Maybe next season, Lewis will come out. Now that would be something interesting. I would love to see that.
I'm about to send him an email, see if he want to come on the show and interview us.
And yeah, please tell him to come on. And if Zari don't bring her new husband on, she don't need to be on the show. I'm just
She
saying.
don't.
I don't see.
They need to get a whole new cast. Everybody need to be new.
And if Kanye, Kanye,
I think
she
no.
broke
Are
up
you
with
saying
her
Gary does not need to
boyfriend
come back?
in Dubai. Huh?
If she don't bring her, if she don't bring her new man back with her, she don't.
No, she needs to start telling us the story of why she needed to wear a triple fat goose on the beach in Africa.
Because she bleached her skin. She bleached
I know
her skin,
that's
and I
what
think her
we
skin
need to
is now
dig
very
into that a
sensitive.
little. We need to dig into that a little.
Mm.
Her skin is now very sensitive because she bleached her skin.
But wait, isn't one of Zari's businesses the skin bleaching cream?
Yes, Zari also has bleached her skin. Yes,
But her bleach skin don't look bad though. Hers is her makeup is pretty.
Here's the issue though. She has so many followers, and those girls now they go buy cheap things to bleach their skin. For her, she's going for the top of the the best of the best. But these girls now are gonna be prone to cancer, skin diseases, and all that just because,
Because of what? Because they want to be influenced by somebody else. That ain't her fault. That's not her problem.
But now,
But
do
she's
they
telling
bleach
you
their skin with cream?
That's not her problem. That they need to be. If you can't afford the real stuff, then don't do it. That's not her problem. If I put out some and they say and they say they buy it because I do it, and then you won't be mad with me because it ain't working for you. I didn't tell you it was gonna work for you. I said I'm gonna sell it. That's your fault. Everything don't work for everybody.
I blame her.
Come on,
I
man.
blame her. She's a
You
role
trying to
model.
say so she shouldn't make her money because these girls that want to go buy cheap bleach instead of buying the brand that she sells.
You know what I will say? I will say this: the wigs were better on this season.
They were
Definitely, except what's her name? The one we can't pronounce her name. The one that narrates the show. No,
The one who left.
no, Miss Connie. What's her name?
Canyon Bow.
Yeah, sometimes her wigs just don't be right.
Yo, she had the worst wig of last season. I was like, what's happening?
She is so full of herself.
When she wear the one with the part down the middle and then it be right here, I just don't like that.
Mind you, when Fontana
was talking about isn't it immoral to be selling self-hate in a bottle? What? Xavier, stop. It's bleach cream. It ain't self-hate. What are you talking about?
Amar, are they taking something intravenously to change their color? Or are they really using a cream?
Some put a cream. Oh my gosh, you have not gone to, especially Nigerians, West Africans, I would say. Oh my gosh, they only bleach their face. You got their hands, it's so black, and their face is so.
But they've been doing it for generation to generation. It's not, it's like that's what they do.
But it's not necessarily people from East Africa where I come from. It is mostly Nigerian.
My girls say East Africa where I come from. It's not us.
It's not us. Don't come.
No, it's the Nigerian people. They do that.
They do that quite a bit. I don't know.
So I wonder if
it's been fun. With this again. Ma, let me know when y'all want.
Oh, did I freeze? What did you say?
Yeah. I said it's been fun. You should let us know. We're gonna do this again for something else.
Well, we're gonna be stopping by at your platform.
Oh yes, you guys coming by? Yes, Miss Sheila, you don't have to watch show. You still can come hang out with us.
I'll be in your chat. That's okay. I'll be in the chat. I'll get it popping in the chat. How about that?
I'll say I'm gonna drop the link in the thing for you.
She's like, I'm not watching.
And we're gonna dress. And we're gonna dress. And we're gonna have tea. We're gonna do a Nigerian tea party.
Goody don't even know.
We're watching.
He's just ready to look good.
Goody, you say yes.
We're doing Love and Marriage Huntsville and Belle's Collector.
Oh yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, we do that. Me and Judy and Erica, we do that every Sunday. You guys, are you watching Summer House, the Black Cast?
Oh, is it good?
I gotta do my 60-second review on it. Huh?
Oh my gosh, you have to watch it. Sheila is
what
not
is
watching
it on? What is it on? What is it
Bravo.
on?
It comes right after Atlanta Housewives
Yes, on
Oh,
Bravo.
on Sundays.
I watch Atlanta Housewives, so that's why I don't know. Okay,
It
I'm
comes
gonna
right.
check it
Yeah, it's just a horny bunch of kids.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yo,
yeah.
but before we
Black
go
people over
there, what I'm getting very frustrated with them talking about all this black excellence and acting like if they are legacy and be there all the time, and you was in a car sleeping for months, we gonna have to shut the fuck up about that.
Well, we can add that since I haven't reviewed it yet. We can add that to Sunday too. We can talk about so we can do 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay.
That we're gonna have to shut.
All right, ladies.
So I'll put that on my flyer as well. So everybody in chat, y'all make sure y'all come to Girl What's the Tea on Sunday, noon Eastern, 1:00. 1:00 Eastern, noon Central. We're gonna have and make sure you have your fascinators on. Fascinators. Drink some tea. We're gonna be drinking tea. Gonna be no tea, but it's gonna be some tea. Okay, I gotta go because I gotta.
You know, why did they say that?
Bye, Miss Monica.
Listen, Xavier, I was so pissed when they bye, Miss Monica. But I was so pissed when they sent Maria home. I was like, why are they sending that girl?
Just the way they did it was in poor taste. You trying to act like you this upper echelon, upper crust version of black folk, and that was tacky. Everything about them to me is tacky. The chick Shanice, tacky. They all tacky. The chick with the dog, you're tacky. It's tacky.
That girl with the dog.
Tack.
That girl with the dog is full of bullshit. Even in a club, you wanna go with your dog to the beach. You're going to the dog. You cannot leave that dog at home or somewhere. Okay, Miss Sheila, I see you over there with your shades.
Yeah, because y'all got a lot of shade going on right now.
Okay, I'm gone. Like, we finished?
You good. Got a lot of shade going on right now. So yeah.
We finished because I'm hungry.
You have to watch it. It's fun. It's really
Okay,
fun.
I'm
It's
gonna
really
watch
fun. But
All right.
I was very upset with why that Maria was. I was not happy with it. Absolutely
Yeah, it was
not.
poor. It
And
was
she's
trash.
gorgeous, and I love her voice. Oh my gosh! I was like, where are they sending her home?
Okay, so Mard, I gotta go. You know why? Because I just can't. But look, what do we want to give it? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think about
Yes.
season?
Okay, we're gonna just finish up quick. This has been fun, you guys. Did you enjoy? I say like
I hated them. All of them. Everyone. All of them and everyone. I hated them.
But that doesn't mean we won't watch season 3.
I watched season 3 to see if they fixed it.
I'll watch
I'll watch it, and we're gonna
I'll
review
watch
it. We'll watch it and we're gonna but
Mhm,
we're just
yeah.
hoping that they do a better job with the casting,
They
with the
jumped the shark.
storyline.
I agree.
Let's see more of the
I agree.
culture. The reason why people fell in love the first time is because we were so excited about people seeing the African culture. Let's go back to that. This business
too,
of
I will.
Swanky being in everybody's business. Oh, Swanky is here, let's talk about it. Or bring Swanky. Like Swanky is everywhere. For what? For what reason? He should stick to his styling, okay, and he should stick to acting. And everybody, let them go back to what they are supposed to be doing. This is not love and hip hop Africa. No, we should not put it that we already have enough shows for drama. We don't need any more drama on an African.
I mean, but you know what? It's okay for reality to actually follow your real life. You're gonna be more successful.
But not like this. Not like this though. This is like too much. This is the drama is taking over the African culture, and that wasn't the point. Anywho, I appreciate you ladies for stopping by. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you all. Please go subscribe to all my girls. Goody girl.
Subscribe. I need people. But I also need to record.
Come over. Let's talk with Sheila. Thanks for
Sheila,
being here.
you are doing amazing. You are doing amazing with your shorts. Keep doing that. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Great.
All right. See you all, ladies.
Yeah, thank you. Let's talk with Sheila, you guys. She's a YouTuber. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Then we have Goody Girl. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel, you guys. And Miss Monica, the girl with the tea. Also, she's doing amazing. And of course, I'm your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Yo, you guys, I am parting ways with my vodka. It makes me like heartburns. I can no longer drink vodka, guys. Suggest to me something else. No longer alcohol. I need something else. I cannot do vodka anymore. I can't. I'm getting sick every time. Like burning, like I feel heartburns all the time. I cannot. So you guys pray for me. And suggest to me what it is, that maybe something a little bit not too harsh. Yeah, this is I cannot deal with it anymore, you guys. I'm your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen, you guys. Love you, everybody. Thank you for supporting me. And let's continue supporting Young Famous and African, you guys. It's been fun. I cannot wait for the next season. Bye, everybody. See ya.